Bhagavat Prasado Parvana Chittam Hari Bhakta Sangam Taiva Chiptim Vachata Sadeva Mande Guru Shri Charanavindam Samsaradavan Nalarina Loka Kanaya Karuna Gana Gana Bhaktasya Karyan Gunaravasya Mande Guru Shri Charanavindam Shri Radhika Madhava Yurapara Madhurya Leela Gunarupa Nana Tikshana Swadana Lolopasya Mande Guru Shri Charanavindam Samsardavanalarida Loka Danaya Karuna Ganaganatam Bhaktasya Kalyana Gunaravasya Mande Guru Shri Charanavindam Nikunjayuno Ratike Siddhaye Jaya Libhyate Abhikshanina Ratitaksha Ati Balabasya Mande Guru Shri Charanavindam Samsardavanalarida Loka Kanaya Karuna Ganaganatam Shadariche Rasamasta Sasti Yuktastata Bhavyaviteva Sadi Pabuya Piya Eva Dasya Pande Guru Shri Charanavindam Samsaradava Nalarida Loka Ganaya Karuna Gana Ganasam Bhaktasya Kanyala Naravasya Pandena Roshi Dharanaravinda Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasha Prasadana Nakadikatovi Dayam Sridvam Stasya Yasashti Sandam Vande Gurushi Sharanaravindaam Samsaradava Nalarida Loka Ganaya Karuna Gana Ganasvam Bhaktasya Kanyala Gunaravasa Mande Guroshi Dharanaravinda Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vaskajadizatharine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vaskajadizatharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrindaam Jaya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namamishwaram Sachit Ananda Rupam Rasat Kundalam Gokule Vajamanam Namamishwaram Sachit Ananda Rupam Rasat Kundalam Gokule Vajamanam Yashoda Diyono Kala Davamanam Param Jishtamadhyam Tato Jagopya Yashoda Vilogala Davamanam Param Jishtamadhyam Tato Jagopya Udam Tamuhul Unechayman Udam Tamuhul Unechayman Vijatam Karam Boja Yudmena Satam Kanetram Vedantam Purnichayudmam Vijantam Karam Boja Yudmena Satam Kanetram Muhusvasakam Pachirekam Kaganta Muhu Sritagaivam Damodaram Bhaktivanam Muhusvasakam Pachirekam Kaganta Sitagaivam Damodaram Bhaktivanam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare Hare Itijik Swalila Mirananda Kunde Swakosam Nimahajantam Akyapayantam Kadiye Sita Gesha Bhakta Jitadvam Punakte Matastam Satamiti Bande Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare Hare Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksha Vadimva Chantanya Vineham Varisatapiha Idam Teva Punaka Gopala Balam Sadame Manasa Virastam Kimanyay Bhaktascha Gopya Muhushchumbitam Bimbaratam Dharame Manas Avilastam Alam Lakshalabhaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Vasudha Prabodhuka Jalabdimadnam Kripa Justi Vistiyati Dinam Badanu Dhyanisa Mamajtamedi Akshijistai Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Kuvera Atma Jobada Purya Eva Yadvat Tvaya Muchito Bhakti Bhajo Kritocha Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakam Me Prayacha Namokshe Kaho Me Siddham Udareya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Namaste Sudamne Spuradipidamne Padyodaraya Tanishvashyadamne Namo Radhikaya Tvaniya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Jubhya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Nitai Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Premanandi ki jai, Damodarastakam ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravaja Shastatra Satarashi Shishimad Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai Prem Sikho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai Shri Mayapura Dham ki jai Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai Shri Tulasi Devi ki jai Bhakti Devi ki jai Ganga Maya ki jai Jamuna Maya ki jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Hari Nama Sankirtana ki jai Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guru. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Pasavati. Nishingadev. सिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय श्री तुलसी देवी महारानी की जय। वृंदाये तुलसी देवाय प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यव्रताय नमो नमः। वृंदाये तुलसी देवाय प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यव्रताय नमो नमः। वृंदाये तुलसी देवाय प्रियाये केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यव्रताय नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देवी महारानी की जय।
तुलसी के प्रियासी नमो नमः। तुलसी के प्रियासी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाओ यही अभिलाषी। राधा कृष्ण तुलसी कृष्ण प्रियासी नमो नमः। तुम्हारा शरणा लवे सारा वांछ पूर्ण होवे। कृपा करी करो तार वृंदावन वासी। कृपा करी करो तारे तुलसी कृष्ण प्रियासी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण पिया चेना मोर यही या विलास कुंज दियो मोर विलास दियो नायन हरि सदा युगारो परासी नायन हरि सदा तुलसी के जना पियासी नमो नमः निवेदन धारो सखी अनुगाता करम हे निवेदन धारो सखी अनुगाता करो सेवाधिकार दिए कर दासी सेवाया तुलसी के जना पियासी नमो नमः नवासी तुलसी कृष्ण पियासी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेम सदा जिनवासी कानी कानी चापा पानी ब्रह्म हत कानी चा तानी तानी प्राचीयन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे कानी कानी चापा पानी ब्रह्म हत कानी चा तानी तानी प्राचीयन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे कानी कानी चापा पानी ब्रह्म हत कानी चा तानी तानी प्राचीयन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Vinde Devi Jaya Vinde Devi Jaya Vinde Devi Jaya Vinde Devi Jaya Bhakti Devi Jaya Bhakti Devi Jaya Bhakti Devi Jaya Bhakti Devi Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Jai Jai Tulsi Deva Krishna Bhakti Sadhuraktai Namo Namaha Jai Tulsi Deva Jai Krishna Vishnu Bhakti Devi Sadhuraktai Namo Namaha Jai Krishna Vishnu Bhakti Devi Sadhuraktai Namo Namaha Vindai Tulsi Devi Maharani Ki Jai.
Beloved of Krishna, I bow before you. My desire is to obtain Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter because this is bestowing your mercy upon him, my desire is to
Pleasure grows to Shiva Davadam.
thus within my wish,
Behold, They can make you follow me.
please give me the privilege of
devotion and make me a holy. Pray for the love of Krishna. Pray as we always love Shri Radha and Tulsi Devi. Shri Chaitanya Sukhsastra. Cheto Dharmanam Bhavamahavanam
Anandam Buddhivaram Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadhanam Swadhanam Jayate Krishna Sankirtanam Namaprahari Bhavani Jasam Shakti Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranena Kala Etadrashi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamahi Durdavam Trisham Yajani Nanurada Hiradapi Sulichena Tarunapi Sarishma Amani Namadena Kirtaniya Sadari Nadana Janana Sundarim Kavitam Vajagadisha Kamane Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatat Bhaktira Haituki Tvai Ainandatan Jakinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Budhau Kripaya Tava Pada Pankajas Sitaduli Sadrisham Chintaya Nayanam Galadasudharaya Vadanam Vanadgataya Jira Ulagai Vishtam Vapukada Tavalam Rihane Bhavishyati Yugayitam Yishya Chushata Saitam Sunyayitam Jagasaram Govindam Vinayame Asishyava Bhadanam Vinastasvama Adarsanam Namatam Karavutva Yatha Tava Vinam Tulapato Matmanatastu Saiva Praha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Sri Chaitanya Shastra. Lord, to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, finds the heart of all that has speculated for years in extinguishing the fire of condition of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at all, because it spreads the rays of perfection. It is a life of transcendental. It increases the motion of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. Oh my God, holy name alone can enter all benedictions of these beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna. In this transcendental names, you will understand all your transcendental names. There are not even hard and fast rules for these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to be appreciated by your no attraction. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in the state of one should be more tolerant than a tree. Word of mouth in such a state of mind, one can chant. Oh my Lord, I have no desire to be well. Nor do I desire to be performed. Nor do I want any more followers. Only one causes this devotion. O Son of Ananda, Krishna, I am your eternal spirit. Yet somehow or other I am following devotion of the Lord. Please take me of devotion that I place me on the act of oh my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly and chanting holy name? When will my voice shook up and when the hairs of my body stand on end and recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your service, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years old. Tears are flowing from my eyes like drops, feeling all vacant and alone in absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord. He shall remain so even if the hands should rubs me like his face, or makes me work hard but not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally Sri Chaitanya successor. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees have dedicated their lives to propagating the holy names of God. 2. Consider the names of demigods like Lord Rama equal to an abandoned names of Lord Vishnu. 3. Disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. Blaspheme the literature and pursue the holy worship. 5. Consider the glory of chanting Hare Krishna as your imagination. 6. To give some mundane interpretation of the Lord. 7. To listen for the activities of strength in chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8. Consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities offered in the Vedas as root of activities of karma kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the devotees' glorious of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in chanting the holy name. To maintain and when in so many instructions. It is also offensive to be an attempt chanting. Every devotee success of
now the humble obeisance of Vaishnava devotees.
who are just
They're just like desire trees that can fulfill the desires of man.
full of
Their present passion for fallen fools. Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnava. She Guru Vastika prayer. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy, just as a cloud pours water on the forest fire to extinguish it. So, the spiritual master delivers the materially afflicted world by extinguishing the blazing fire of its existence. Offer my respectful obeisance up to Lord, such a spiritual master who is an ocean of auspicious qualities, chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing and playing musical instruments. The spiritual master is always gladdened by the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because he is relishing the mellows of pure devotion within his mind, sometimes his hair stands on end. He feels quivering in his body and tears flow from his eyes like waves. Offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of Shri Radha and Krishna. He also engages his disciples in such worship. They dress their deities in beautiful clothes and ornaments, clean their temple, and perform other similar worship of the Lord. I offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food and analyzes that which is licked, chewed, drunk, and such. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasada, he is satisfied. I offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is always eager to hear and chant about the unlimited conjugal pastimes of Radhika and Madhava and their qualities, names, and forms. The spiritual master aspires to relish these in every moment. I offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is very dear because he is expert at assisting the gopis, who at different times make different tasteful arrangements for the perfection of Radha and Krishna's conjugal loving affairs within the groves of Vrindavan. I offer my most humble obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is to be honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential servant of the Lord. This is acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of such a spiritual master, who is a bona fide representative of Shri Hare Krishna. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benediction of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advance. Therefore, I should always remember and praise the spiritual master. At least 3 times a day, I offer my respectful obeisance up to the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Vaishnava Acharyas Ki Jai. Shri Guru Pranama prayers to Jai. Om Ganyat Mirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuran Malitam Yena Tasmai Shri Bhave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Saksham Bhutali Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tahapajmamalan Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shak Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Saikaitam Sadhukam Paramahansatam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sakani Vitam Sak Nama Om Krishna Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gurvani Prachadine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Vaskati Satarine Om Vishnu Vidaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varsavani Devi Dayitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vidyanathayane Prabhuve Namaha Madhur Ujvala Primadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktita Shri Gaurakarjuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostate Namaste Gurvani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Upanuga Virudhava Siddhanta Mantaharine Namo Gorakshoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambhode Padam Murtaye Namaha
Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchitanandanamine Gora Shakti Swarupaya Rayate Gora Virbhava Bhumestvam Virdeshta Sanjana Priya Vaishnava Sabhavama Sri Jagannathayate Namaha Panchakalpatarabhyascha Kripasindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Premadayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gopise Namaha Panchatatmatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktaryam Mami Bhaktasaktikam Hey Krishna Karunati Sindhu Gunadu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Chayatam Suradur Bangur Mamamandapate Gati Matsarva Svabadam Pujur Radha Madhumamohana Divyad Rindaranyan Gampujumadaha Shimad Ratnagara Simasanastito Shimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Krishnali Siri Smarami Shiman Rasa Rasa Rambi Shivata Tatasthita Kasasvinishwane Gopir Gopinataya Sheshtuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangir Adi Vrindavaneshwari Vishwanuste Devi Namami Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Guru Pranama Gaur Premanandi
Hare Hare Guru.
You can read some, you can read some.
To the Supreme Controller, who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of the storerooms, and then jumped quickly up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught to that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick. As his mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To the Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances. To those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who are attached only to his majestic aspect of Narayana in Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodara, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, or any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which are encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I'm drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and I'm almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy upon me. Lift me and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. Then you freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvara, who were cursed of sand as trees, and you gave them a chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in this way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which is bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Rani and your unlimited pastimes.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 10, verse number 28.
number 26. Having thus spoken, Krishna soon entered between the two Arjuna trees, and thus the big mortar to which he was bound turned crosswise and struck between them. By dragging behind him with great force the wooden mortar, tied to his belly, the boy Krishna uprooted the two trees by the great strength of the Supreme Person. The two trees, with their trunks, leaves, and branches, trembled severely and fell to the ground with a great crash. This is the pastime of Krishna known as Damodar Lila. Therefore, another of Krishna's names is Damodar, as stated in the Harivamsa, Sacha Tinaiva Namnatu, Krishna Vai Dhamma Vandana, Goste Damodara, Gopibi Parigiyate. So Damodar means that he has a rope tied around his belly. Yeah, Dhamma Udarena, by Krishna who was tied by the belly. Thereafter, in that very place where the two Arjuna trees had fallen, two great, perfect personalities who appeared like fire persona came out of the two trees, the effulgence of their beauty illuminating all directions. With bowed heads, they offered obeisances to Krishna, and with hands folded, they spoke the following words. O Lord Krishna, your opulent mysticism is inconceivable. You are the supreme original person, the cause of all causes, immediate and remote. You are beyond this material creation. Learned Brahmanas know, on the basis of the Vedic statement, Sarvam Klav Idam Brahma, that you are everything, and that this cosmic manifestation, in its gross and subtle aspects, is your form. Now, this is a real prayer. It's all glorification of Krishna. Krishna Krishnam Ha Yogins, Tvam Adya Purusha Para. Yakta Vyatam Idam Vishman Rupam Te Brahmana Vidu. So this is, if you want to pray to the Lord, you say this prayer. This is like the Brahma Samhita. It's glorifying the Lord's transcendental qualities. The two demigods, Nala Kuvara and Manigriva, because of their continuing memory, while they were trees, they could remember all their sins of the past. So they knew why they were stuck in those bodies. They could understand, because of their continuing memory, they could understand the supremacy of Krishna by the grace of Narada. Now they admitted that we should be delivered by the blessings of Narada. It was all your plan, Krishna. Therefore, you are the supreme mystic. Everything, past, present, and future, is known to you. Your plan was made so nicely that although we stayed here as twin Arjuna trees, you have appeared as a small boy to deliver us. This was all your inconceivable arrangement. Because you are the Supreme Person, you can do everything. So here we see that when a person has time to contemplate their mistakes in life, and how you do that? By being put in jail. That's why there's trials and criminal prosecution. People who have done criminal activity. And while they're in jail, they have a time to think about what they did wrong. So here, Narada Muni actually blesses these two boys, the sons of Kuvera, they're demigods, and to cure their attachment to sense gratification, he puts them in the jail of the body of trees. So now whenever you see a tree, you should say, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, because that tree is suffering tremendously. But their consciousness is very low, so they can withstand the suffering. So in other words, when someone's suffering a lot, they give them a shot of heroin and the opioids, so that they can be able to tolerate the suffering without going crazy and screaming all the time. So, in order to tolerate being a tree for thousands of years, their consciousness is put down to a very low level. However, in this case, they were permitted to remember their previous lives and contemplate the mercy of Narada Muni, who gave them this, in one sense, terrible punishment, but in order to correct them. So, in the same way, everyone is born in this world and we're suffering. We should understand why we're suffering. So here's an explanation of it. Because we made mistakes in the past, we engaged in sinful activity. And now, we're woken up, we're awakened by reading the Bhagavatam and the history of Nalakuvara and Manigriva to understand that actually we should contemplate the mercy of the Lord appearing as Srimad Bhagavatam and revealing to us the cause of our suffering. And we have a chance to remember the Lord constantly. And we have these prayers that explain exactly who the Lord is. O Lord Krishna, your opulent mysticism is inconceivable. You are the supreme original person, the cause of all causes, immediate and remote, and you are beyond this material creation. Learned Brahmanas know, on the basis of the Vedic statement, Sarvam Klavidam Brahma, that you are everything, and that this cosmic manifestation in its gross and subtle aspects is your form. So, then, what this Damodar Astakam prayer says, it says, Namam Ishwaram Satchitananda Rupam. This is exactly the same statement that Brahma makes. Ishwara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha. He says that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he has a body made of eternity, a transcendental body made of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. This is exactly what the first line says. Namam Ishwaram. You are the supreme, absolute controller of everything, and you are Satchitananda Rupam. Your form is made of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. So you see there's a very, very, very close-knit validation and cross-validation going on throughout the whole scriptures. And it's always consistent. There's no contradiction. So if Brahma says it, if Satyarata Muni says it, and if Srimad Bhagavatam says, then we should believe it. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. We should surrender to him. Everything we see is made of his energy. Therefore, in one sense, he is everything. But yet, he is not everything because he's completely independent and he's not affected by the modes of material nature. Therefore, when Krishna comes in this material world, he's a little baby, but yet he can tear down 2 gigantic trees and fulfill the mercy, or fulfill the blessing of Narada Muni on these 2 people who are exalted demigods, but who became very sinful by using their wonderful bodies and wonderful opulence for sense gratification. So to correct that, look what kind of suffering they had to go through. So therefore, we should compare that to our life and understand that we also, in previous lives, have engaged, maybe in this life also, in sense gratification, selfish sense gratification. And here, in Krishna consciousness is a wonderful way to correct it. You don't have to become a tree and stand in one place for hundreds of thousands of years. You can simply spend one life chanting Hare Krishna and doing devotional service and go back to God. Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Krishna. Shri Damodar Astakam. Hare